Hey internet. Today our video is going to be something that probably everyone is doing right now, and it's basically just like a TikTok made me do it kind of video. So what it is it's going to be, I'm going to do 5 different recipes. I'm going to split them up into maybe like 2 days because I don't want to eat all of them all at once. So I'm going to be doing 3 recipes in this one, and then maybe 2 other ones. Maybe I'll do 2 and I don't know. We'll see. If you see my clothes change, then you'll know. So the first one I'm going to start with is one that I saw. I'm going to actually put it on the screen here so that you can see the actual video. But this looks like it's an original recipe, and it's by the one and only Sulheejessica, which is the one who always makes lunch for her kids. You probably know who she is. And it's called kimchi fried rice. If you know anything about me, I love kimchi everything, kimchi noodles. So I thought fried rice shouldn't be that much different, and it probably will be amazing. So I've already done all like the chopping and everything, so we're gonna take it to the stove and then just cook it up and eat it. And I know it's gonna be amazing, but let's go over to the stove. Okay, so she starts with adding the chopped onion. It was about half of a chopped onion. And a little bit of garlic. Just gonna add the garlic. I think she had 1 clove of garlic, but I just have pre-minced garlic. I'm just gonna add about this much. Saute the onion until it gets translucent. So for the next part, she actually used Spam, but I'm not a fan of Spam. She said you could use hot dogs or something else, and I chose hot dogs. So add your hot dogs, make sure they're all broken up. And just incorporate them and get them to like cook just a little bit before you add the next ingredient. So now that the hot dogs are a little bit cooked, we're going to add a little bit of butter to the middle. Swirl it around just to melt it a little bit. And then you're going to add the kimchi that you chopped up. It already smells so good. I am very excited. So incorporate that all together. So next she added 3 cups of day-old rice. I don't have day-old rice, so I just made some rice. She added 3 cups. I'm gonna see how much 3 cups looks like. I might only add 2. Maybe I'll do 2.5. And then mix all of this together until everything is mixed well. Then she adds 2 tablespoons of kimchi juice. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I'm just eyeballing it. And a tablespoon of sesame oil. Once again, mix it all up. Okay, so here we have our little bowl of kimchi fried rice. I don't know if you can see the steam, but it is steaming. And it looks so good. She actually tops it with a fried egg, but I had eggs for breakfast and I don't want another egg. And she actually puts crumbles of seaweed on it, like the little flat seaweed, the dehydrated seaweed. I am so excited to try this. Let's try. It's really hot, so I'm kind of scared. Yeah, that's really good. And it was pretty easy to make too. The hot dog is an interesting, like, side taste. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like, it doesn't belong. But the rice by itself, oh my god. Like, I'll eat it with the hot dog, but it seems like it doesn't fit in there. Maybe it would be better with Spam, but I don't really like Spam. And if you do, I would try it with that. But yeah, 10 out of 10, I would try this again. Okay, so for our next one, the concept of this one seems really, really smart, but the actual execution and how it's actually gonna taste, I'm like sus about. So this is actually the Dunkaroo Dip. So it's basically just a tub of whipped cream, 4 vanilla pudding cups, and then just the rainbow bit cake mix. And basically it just looks like you just mix everything together and then it becomes Dunkaroo Dip, like the sprinkle one. So let's try it and see if it works. It'll work, but does it taste like Dunkaroo's? I remember Dunkaroos very vividly, so we will see. So just a tip if you're making this, usually you put Cool Whip in the freezer. Mine was in the freezer, so it's a little bit harder to mix around, but I put it in a Tupperware because I thought it would be easier to mix everything together. So here's my Cool Whip in here, and I'm going to add my pudding cups. Okay, so we'll just mix all this together first. Okay, now it's like really easy to mix. I don't know, this doesn't look very good. Well, maybe it does. I bet it'll thicken up once I put the cake mix in. Okay, so let's put the cake mix in. This is gonna make it so cute with the sprinkles. Yeah, is this thing big enough? I don't think it is. Okay. Mix very carefully so you do not spill powder everywhere. I guess that's why you do use the whole tub, because there is a lot of cake mix. Guys, this is insane. Look at the consistency of it now that I've mixed it all together. It actually does look like frosting, and it smells like it too. This is insane, look. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so here's our dip. It looks so amazing. And I just have some little like animal crackers here that I'm gonna dip in it. It was like the closest thing I could think of that would be like the cookies. I have, in the video, they say to use graham crackers. I also don't know who the original one was that made this, but I saw it everywhere. I took my recipe from the user elainejanine. So let's just try this. It smells like it, oh my god. It's definitely not Dunkaroo, but it's freaking good. Like you can even see the little sprinkles in it. I actually like that these are in little packages because then it'll tell me like when I need to stop. Yep. Make this one. This is gonna be great for if you have like a party. Oh my god. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, well, it's several days later, but I wore the same shirt to make it less confusing, but now I have my hair up and no makeup on. But the next one we are going to make is one that I've wanted to make for a very long time, and I don't know why I haven't made it in the meantime. Maybe because I was saving for this video. But it's the deep fried pickles in like the waffle iron. So let's go over the waffle iron, and this one's pretty easy, so you can do this at any time. Okay, so my waffle iron is ready. All you really need to do, I'm gonna make 2 actually, because I cut enough pickles for 2, hopefully. Actually, maybe I'll just start with 1. So basically you just put cheese directly onto the waffle iron. I have some shredded nacho cheese. And then you just place the pickles right on top. I actually put them on a tissue so they could dry a little bit, so it's not going to be like super watery or anything. Maybe 1 more. Okay, and then another layer of cheese on top. I already know this is going to be amazing. Like, how could it not be? Just cheese and pickles. Okay, we're gonna let it just sit for a little bit. Guys, this isn't looking very good. I don't know what happened. Oh my god. No, this one is a fail. Like, I can't even like pick it up. This is like the biggest fail ever, and this is gonna be like impossible to freaking clean. Oh god. I don't know if it's because I use like the wrong cheese or what, but this is not what it's supposed to look like. Supposed to look like this basically, but all around. Maybe the other side looks like that. No. Maybe this cheese is like too watery or something. Yikes. I'm just gonna roll it into a ball. I need to get all of this off before it isn't hot anymore and it's stuck there. Okay, so this was the monstrosity that I was left with. Someone tell me what I did wrong here. I don't know if it was the type of cheese that I used, but like everyone that I saw do it, it just looked like regular shredded cheese. I mean, I'm gonna eat it still. Or maybe, I don't know, let's see. Let me just try some of the crunchy cheese at least. Oh my god. It's a freaking disaster. I'm gonna try some of the crunchy cheese with a pickle. Oh my god, that's great. I really wish this worked, because if that's what I was getting, then I'd be really happy. But instead I have this. Fail. let's move on. Okay, so the next one that we're gonna be doing is, this one was a kind of an order like a appetizer, main, and dessert is what we're doing. So now we're on to our main, which is a ramen grilled cheese. So if you know me, I love ramen. Who doesn't like grilled cheese? So I saw this on ramenkingivan. I'll put the video here so you can see it. What he basically did is he just made a regular thing of ramen, put it into like a square container. I have a round container that kind of makes it into like a little burger patty. And I don't know if he froze it, but I like have it in the fridge right now just cooling, because I obviously didn't want to put hot, like I thought it would just like crumble apart, but he kind of packed it in there and then put cheese in the middle and then ate it. So let's go over to the stove, and I have the ramen already ready, and then we're just gonna make the grilled cheese together. Okay, so let's hope that this one is less of a fail. So I already have my ramen ready. One of the patties is gonna be way bigger than the other. I already know that for sure. So let's get the first patty. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Crap, I didn't put an egg in it, but let's just see if it works. Here's my first patty. Yeah, you're supposed to put an egg in this as well. But I mean, that looks pretty good already. And then I'm gonna put my cheesy on. I just have 2 regular slices of plastic cheese. Who doesn't love a good old plastic cheese now and then? No, don't break. I'm still really sad that that pickle didn't work. I think it's because of the, like the waffle iron I was making. Everyone's using those little baby ones. I don't have that, so. Look at that, that's like perfect. Nice little sizzle action. So I'm just gonna let it sit here for a minute, and then I'll flip it. And I'll meet you over to taste it, but that's basically all that you do. And then you just flip it, and then you cut it in half and you eat it. Okay, so here's what we got for our ramen grilled cheese. This one looks pretty good. And I wanted it to be like kind of crispy, so I left it on there a little bit longer. I'm gonna cut it in half. Okay, it's like falling apart as I cut it. It's dangerous. Let's see. Ooh, that's hot. I'm trying to get like a cheese pull action. Ooh, it's too hot. One sec. Okay, now that I've burnt my fingertips off, let's see now if I could get a cheese pull. Oh my god. I didn't cut it all the way. But let's just try it because it's gonna fall apart. It already is. I mean, it's a good concept. But it's just like I could just make ramen and then put cheese on it. I mean, I'm gonna eat it all. But I don't know, I definitely wouldn't make it again. These are not the spicy ones that I tried in the other video either. It's just regular kimchi noodles. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so our dessert that we're gonna be trying is, it's called, she just called it like an apple crumble in a mug. It's kind of like those cakes in a mug that you can make. Basically, it's just what it is. It's just an apple crumble that you can make in a mug, put it in the microwave, and it's done, which is amazing because I love apple crumble. So let's make it and try it, and hopefully this wasn't a fail like the other two. I'm still sad about the pickle not working. I want to know why. I might have to buy that literal small waffle maker to make it. Or it's a cheese, I don't know. But let's make this apple crumble. So you basically just start off with one apple, you peel it, and you chop it. And there it is chopped. And then you just get your mug and you put everything inside. All the little pieces. And then to that you just add 1 teaspoon of brown sugar. And 1/4 of a teaspoon, sorry, that was 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. And then you add 1/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. And then we'll mix this together. Okay, that's all mixed together. And then we're gonna make our like crumble mixture. So for our crumble mixture, we have to melt 1 tablespoon of butter, which I will do right now. Okay, and there is my butter. Just gonna mix it up a little bit. And then again, another tablespoon of brown sugar. To that one. And then 1 tablespoon of flour. And 2 tablespoons of oats. Okay, mix together. It's gonna make like a sort of paste to put on top. I can already say just the smells of these things separate is already amazing. So now I'm just gonna put it on top and microwave it for 2 minutes. Okay, I think this one's gonna be a hit. Look at it. That looks really good and it smells really good. I thought it was gonna burn, but it doesn't seem like it did. I know this is gonna be really freaking hot. Just wanna make sure it's not too hot. Hot. Oh yeah. Oh my god. And there's like juice from the apples at the bottom. I think you have to mix all of it together and then it'll be really good. Okay, so this one is a win for me. It does like take a couple ingredients, it does take a little bit of time, but rather than making a whole apple crumble and you don't end up eating all of it. So I guess my final thoughts on all of these TikTok recipes is don't do the fried pickle one unless you have one of those little baby waffle makers. What was the other one? The ramen, I would just rather eat ramen by itself and eat grilled cheese the way grilled cheese is intended to be done. This, do. The kimchi fried rice, yes, do that because that was so good. Like I'm gonna be making that every time I have leftover rice. I'm gonna be making that for sure. And the Dunkaroo Dip, oh my god, amazing. Like who thought of that? That's the the question that I have. Who thought of putting Cool Whip, like cake mix, and vanilla pudding together? But don't make the whole recipe if you're just like eating it by yourself because we have so much left. Maybe what you could do, since it's like a whole tub of Cool Whip, 4 pudding cups, and then the whole bag of the cake mix, maybe just do half of the cake mix, half of the tub of Cool Whip, and 2 pudding cups, and it would be just a smaller portion in general. That's what probably I'll do next time. But yeah, those other 2, don't try them unless you have like one of those baby dashes that everyone in TikTok is using. But yeah, if you want me to try more TikTok recipes, let me know which ones you want me to try in the description down below. I'll be willing to do that for you. And make sure you subscribe. I also have a Twitch channel. If you don't know, I'll put my Twitch handle here and my Twitch link in the description down below, and all my other socials will be down there as well. And I hope you enjoyed the video and stay curious.